Good morning. Today I'm going to demonstrate a couple of my favorite hip flexor exercises, but before I do, I'm going to talk about lunges for a moment, because if you're already doing lunges, you're doing them properly and through as complete a range of motion as you're able to, you're probably already doing the best hip flexor stretch that you can. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple of lunges in proper form, and I'm going to put a link below, as I always do, for a more detailed explanation of lunges. But I want to stress again, if you're already doing lunges, or if you're not, invite them into your routine, because lunges done properly through a complete range of motion are probably the best hip flexor stretch that you can do. So I'm going to step back into full view here. And a lunge, very simply, I'm going to do a standard lunge where I'm going to take a stride slightly longer than a normal stride. I'm going to stop. I'm going to keep my weight over my front heel, my shoulders directly over my hips, and I'm going to go as deep as I'm comfortable going to an absolute stop. Now, if you're doing that, you're doing a hip flexor stretch right off the bat right there. So down slow, pause, back up, stop, step back, out with the opposite foot. Again, weight on the front heel, shoulders over the hips, down slow, pause, back up, and so forth. So if you're doing lunges like that on a regular basis, you're already giving your hip flexors a great stretch. However, if you're limited by knee pain, or you have a limited range of motion because of back pain, something else that you can do is to get a bench. And I see this done often on little steps and little blocks, but the higher your foot is, your supporting foot is, the better off you're going to be for this stretch. So if you've got a bench like this, or a piano bench, or an ottoman, or something that you can use at home, it would work perfect. You're going to put one foot up, just like in that lunge position. You're going to keep your shoulders over your hips and just lean slightly into it, as deep as you're comfortable going. And you can take your free hand, if you've got a bench, and kind of pull yourself down. And just hold that for about 30 seconds. Slowly release. Move off to the opposite side. Do the exact same thing. Again, you can use your free hand to pull you down and enhance the stretch a little bit more. 30 seconds on each side twice would be perfect. And then after that, 30 seconds of a plié stretch, or a plié squat stretch, where you're going to turn your feet out about as wide as you can. Your knees are going to follow your toes. And again, only go as deep as you're comfortable going with this, but you want to push your hands down straight in front of you. Your weight is on your heels. Don't let your heels come up. So you're going to breathe in on the way down. Come to a natural stop. And you can use your elbows even to push your arms to push your legs out even more. Stretch those inner hip flexors. Pause. Hold it for about 30 seconds. Come back up. So one on each leg, one plie, 30 seconds each, 2 or 3 sets each. But if you're already doing lunges, then you're probably already doing the best hip flexor stretch you can. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be back again tomorrow with a new video.